everyone. It has been an amazing Freezin February, and we have loved virtually watching everyone plunge across Oregon. Thank you for joining us today for our plunge finale. I'm Britt Oase. I'm the CEO for Special Olympics Oregon. We have some great highlights, awesome videos, fundraising updates, and all kinds of things to share with you today. So stay tuned. Today I am joined by our development manager, Scott Friesen, who, along with many of our partners and volunteers, has helped bring the 2021 Polar Plunge events to life. Scott, how are you doing today?
Hey, Britt. I'm doing really good. Thank you so much for having me join you today. All month long, I've been freezing and fundraising as a first-time super plunger. And I just took my 23rd plunge this morning with all the other super plungers on Zoom. You can see I've still got my plunge hair. And now I'm sitting here toasty in my super soft Polar Plunge hoodie. And you're right, what you said a minute ago, Britt. It really did take an entire village to pull off this year's plunge. And I couldn't be more grateful for all the amazing participation across Oregon by our athletes, our law enforcement, sponsors, plungers, and just tons of incredible support. And you know, when we launched this virtual plunge back in the fall, I could have never anticipated or dreamed all the ways that it would take shape. And our social media channels have just been buzzing with water, snow, ice, and so many chilly smiles.
I couldn't have imagined what we were going to embark on either. I'm so proud of what everyone has come together to accomplish. Scott, congratulations to you on your very first super plunge. That is a big deal. My husband and I are actually doing our plunge tomorrow up at our lake. So we're going to jump off the dock into freezing water. The lake was frozen over 2 weeks ago. So I would say we're excited to do that, a little nervous, but super just thrilled to be a part of this event. I have loved watching all of the plunges. I tune in on Facebook literally every day in the morning and at night to watch all of the videos. It's been so fun. The plunge is not only about getting wet and being cold and bold and crazy, but it's always important to remember the why. And so the reason we do these things is to raise money for the athletes. So tell me, how did we do on fundraising? Where are we at?
Well, Britt, you know, it all starts with our sponsors. So this year we were lucky once again to be joined by some amazing committed organizations. Our partners in Plunge, the Law Enforcement Torch Run of Oregon, and our statewide sponsors, Supply Source, Clackamas Federal Credit Union, Lithia Motors, Aerotech, Mattress World Northwest, Spirit Mountain Casino, and Jiffy Lube. And you know, Britt, the cool thing is many of these sponsors also started a fundraising team for Plunge and helped raise an additional $36,000 in fundraising, which is truly amazing. We could not have had this incredible virtual plunge without partners across Oregon that helped us amplify our reach and boost participant fundraising to some really incredible heights. We also want to give a huge shout out to some partners who were key in helping us produce this year's plunge. We have to thank Hood to Coast for all the logistical support, the Young Professional Council for helping with the super plunge, and of course our amazing regional plunge managers across the state and the committees that support those events. We could not have done it without all of you statewide pitching in.
Oh, you are so right, Scott. It is an amazing team. Like I can't say enough about the groups and people and companies that you mentioned. And with our sponsors, there are some that have been with us for so long and they are so loyal. And then to bring on some new partners this year was just awesome. And so I couldn't be more excited about how this plunge community continues to grow. Speaking of plunging, don't we have a great recap video of all of the amazing polar plunges that people have been doing this Freezin February?
We do, Britt, and I'm sure people are really excited to see some of these great plunges. So why don't we go ahead and take a look?
Yay!
Here we go.
Oh, come on.
Okay, okay, okay. That's good.
Just like that.
Now.
Oh.
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 That was so cool.
Strip down.
Oh. That's great. Wow.
Hey, you can't have an umbrella.
Oh, Britt, I get
Oh my
chilly just thinking about all those.
My cheeks hurt from laughing
Right?
and smiling, and I found myself physically reacting, like covering my eyes or just like, I mean, it is so fun to watch how creative everybody was. And my goodness, during a time where we're all kind of stir crazy and going through, quarantines and distancing, it just felt like a really great way of bringing our community together. And I loved seeing our athletes participating and their families, and that was just awesome. And Scott, like you said earlier, this fun would not have been possible without the help of Oregon law enforcement through the law enforcement torch run movement. They do so much, LETR, to bring awareness to our mission. This year, our law enforcement teams across Oregon raised more than $40,000 for Special Olympics athletes. What they do is just incredible. And so big hearts. I don't know if that looks like a heart, but it is to all of the LATR members. And I think, don't we also have a video from Tiffany?
We do. We'll go ahead and share that with everyone now.
Great.
Tiffany Monroe with the Springfield Police Department and Oregon Law Enforcement Torch Run Executive Council. I just want to reach out and say what a great job LATR has been doing with your amazing support of Special Olympics Oregon. It's been so fun to see all of the creative ways that athletes and law enforcement are virtually plunging this year. Law enforcement around the state are here to support our athletes and are so proud of the work they are doing with Winter Games and SOAR Active. Keep up the good work.
Polar Plunge 2021!
Oh.
That looks cold.
I'm an ice cube.
Oh, cold. Oh, that's cold.
Okay.
Cannonball. Britt, it's so great to see that many smiles and laughter from our partners in the community. And you know what? It makes me just so excited for next year's plunge when we can be hopefully in person again, together again. And just all of this amazing energy. I can't wait again. The best part about this is that with each video, each social media post, email, and phone call, we're getting even closer to our fundraising goal. And Britt, I am so excited to announce what we've raised so far. In just a little bit, we're bringing on a special guest to help us announce the total fundraising, and it's truly amazing. So this year, it's no secret, we all had to embrace a totally new version of Plunge for the safety of our athletes and our community, because the critical need for funding has not changed.
No, that's right, Scott. And during the pandemic, you know, we've had to really pivot and flex our mission to meet the circumstances. And so our athletes have been busy and active over the last year, training and competing at home where it's safe, but they're connected to virtual coaches. They've been able to participate in a fall virtual games, a winter virtual games. They've had esports presented by PlayStation. They're staying fit, healthy, and socially connected to their friends on our Facebook program called SOAR Active. So it's been really incredible. And right now we're full swing into our winter virtual games where they're training and competing in basketball, athletics, fitness as sport, and esports presented by PlayStation. So lots happening. And so that funding is so critical to fueling all of these activities and making sure that we're positioned and ready to get back to in-person activities as soon as it's safe to do so.
Definitely. And there's one more group that we owe some major thanks to this year, and that is the Young Professional Council for Special Olympics. Big round of applause.
Yeah.
This incredible group of people give their time and talents and have helped propel our Super Plunge event to record fundraising levels the last couple years. Britt, even during the pandemic, this year's Super Plunge still beat all previous records leading up to 2020.
Amazing.
And they've created, just a truly memorable experience that's inclusive in the process. So we're so thrilled that each of these young leaders has chosen Special Olympics Oregon as their way to give back to the community. This year's Super Plungers each put their own unique and creative spin on their virtual plunges, and together have raised nearly $90,000 so far. Let's take a look at some of the fun that they've been having.
Cold.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. That looks so much fun.
I'm ready. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I love the puppy plunges. There have been a lot of dogs that have gotten Friesen for a reason.
Some of those videos make me wonder if this year, who had more fun, the plungers or the ones throwing the water?
I think it might be the ones throwing the water. It looks like people have taken quite a bit of pleasure in dousing their loved ones.
All for a good cause.
Yes.
Well, Britt, I think it's time. We've had a special guest waiting in the wings who's got a big announcement for everyone. Today, we're going to be joined by the one and only Donnie Knight, athlete, super plunger, dance extraordinaire, and SOAR active member. Donnie's a first-time super plunge participant, just like me. So let's hear how it's been going for him during Freezin February.
Hey, Donnie.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Good to see you. Okay, how are you doing? Have you been just freezing the entire month of February? Give us a recap.
So this is my first time doing this. So I'm so excited about what I did and go outside. Have a good creative. So go out there doing plunges. So I'm so excited about it.
So awesome. Okay, so I watched, I think, all of your plunges on Facebook. It was the best part of my day. I would always log on to see what you and Rachel and Dom and Jack and all of the big five have been up to. My favorite plunge was when you got pulled through the wet field on the inner tube. There was a clip of that on the video. Tell me about that, because that looked like way too much fun, and I want to hear about it.
You'll hear about it. Well, so my mom is just afraid of me. It's right here. So, well, my dad have Kenya and I put in a tube, and I go in and hold like this and oop, pull over. I go wet. Get that.
Oh my God, so fun! You are the best. You are an amazing dancer. We know this. And I know from talking to Mark Hankin with Special Olympics that you've been working really hard on basketball. and you guys have been doing some back and forth coaching and training, right?
Yes, we've been doing this like every single week. So we just getting better. So
That's awesome.
Well, Donnie, I've loved watching all of the athletes' videos plunging. Chris, Rachel, Jack, Donnie, and Dom, all of you have posted some great videos this month. Which one was your favorite plunge to do?
my favorite plunge to do, I like the tractor and going right in the tubes, and I like everything. So and I really like Chris doing. I like Chris doing his plunges, and I like virtual plunges.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for them. So make me happy. So.
Oh,
Well,
you
we're so
guys are the
grateful that
best.
you and your family are helping Super Plunge and posting all these great videos.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever do something like this again? Would you participate in the virtual Super Plunge next year?
It depends. In the percent, and not you doing it at home. Either way, it's fine.
Awesome. Awesome. We
Well,
appreciate
Donnie,
you so much.
oops. I think everyone's on the edge of their seat to hear the total amount that we've raised for Polar Plunge across Oregon. So why don't you go ahead and reveal the grand total?
All right. I got I got 2,067 ways.
Yay!
Wow.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Britt,
Wow.
I'm gonna see. There we go, everyone. You see this?
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
That is so awesome.
we have raised $267,000 towards our $300,000 fundraising goal. And we're not done yet. You know, we've got 942 registered plungers across Oregon on 145 teams, and we've raised just $2,000 this morning. So money's still rolling in. We still have people registering. So it's really going to be amazing. I'm going to show you right now. This is where we are towards our fundraising goal. And this is just a huge shout out to our top fundraising plunge teams that have helped get us to where we are so far. It's been truly amazing. And here's a quick word from our top individual fundraiser, Aaron Goff, and the team captain of our top fundraising Portland Plunge team, Rodney Watts.
My name is Aaron Goff. I work at Clackamas Federal Credit Union. We have a team here in the Plunge this year. And I just want to thank all of you guys for the amazing work you've done this year on your plunges, virtually at home, on your fundraising. It's been really fun for us to see all the cool, crazy ideas people have had, and to see folks who actually have gotten to do Super Plunge that may normally not have the opportunity to do that. So awesome job. Here at Clackamas, we love being involved in the plunge. We love supporting Special Olympics. It's really an honor and a pleasure for us to support the organization and our awesome athletes. Thank you.
Hi everyone, Rodney here from Team Fulcrum Fitness. I just want to give a big shout out to the entire team who's come together to just make this event just so successful. A huge shout out to the super plungers who are just doing all these plunging and all the extra fundraising going into it. This is certainly a tricky year to do an event like this, so good job to everybody. Very proud of Team Fulcrum and very proud of everyone else out there doing the fundraising this year, so keep it up.
It has been so awesome, and here's a little breakdown of how the plunge campaigns have shaken out across Oregon. Like I said at the beginning, we couldn't have done this without the regional plunge managers, committees, and people across Oregon committed to these. And it's been really cool to see some new markets pop up with some great fundraising that will hopefully lead to new in-person plunges when we get back to in-person.
So cool to see. And I loved the video from Aaron and Rodney, and what amazing companies and what great leaders to work for. I can't imagine going to work with people that are that, well, I guess I can imagine it because I do go to work with people that are that fun, but just really appreciate them so much. And Donnie, thank you so much for being a part of our celebration today and for all of the plunges that you've been doing throughout February. You are such an incredible athlete leader, and we appreciate you. And I hope you will come back and do this again next year. And definitely look forward to seeing you at the next SOAR Active happy hour or dance party, because you always bring in the fun dance moves. So I look forward to that. Thank you so much.
Well, bye, Donnie. It was great to see you today.
Yes, and I was going to shout out to everyone. Mr. Chris, thank you for YPC and the opponents. So
Awesome. Thank you,
Thank
Donnie.
Donnie.
you might.
Well, Britt, as one of our amazing fundraisers, Donnie's going to receive some awesome swag and fundraising prizes. So let's take a quick look at what is available this year.
So cool.
This is our amazing incentive suite. Each person who's registered for the Virtual Plunge that raises a minimum of $50 is going to earn their Polar Plunge t-shirt this year. And for those that raise over $500, they're going to earn the ultra cozy Polar Plunge hoodie that everyone can see both of us sporting. Those incentives are going to stay active through March, so folks can keep fundraising. If additional gifts come in, we'll keep fulfilling on those for any donations that come in through March. And then we have had just 2 great partners come on board to help with this year's plunge fundraising. Our partner, Jersey Mike's, they've donated a meal to every plunger who raises over $100. And then our new partner, Portland Gear, has generously pitched in $20 digital gift cards to every plunger who raises $250 or more. So that has just really helped us boost our fundraising average and actually double the average amount that people raised over last year, which is incredible. So
cool. Yeah. Thank you so much to our partners. You're right, that Sherpa fleece looks so snuggly and cozy. And this hoodie is one of my favorites now. It's super soft on the inside. I love it. Want to give a quick shout out to Jersey Mike's. So as we start to close out Freezin February, we actually transition right into Jersey Mike's month of giving in March. And the entire month, when you order sandwiches through Jersey Mike's, you can make donations to Special Olympics Oregon at the participating stores. And gosh, this is a partnership now. This will be our 3rd year of doing this with Jersey Mike's, and they are the best. We could not love them more. They support us throughout the entire year, making sure that our athletes are fueled and have great food to eat. And it's just so cool how much they love our mission and athletes. And so we're pumped to head into March and see all of the fun activity with Jersey Mike's. And then the last day of the month, March 31st, which is a Wednesday, their participating stores actually donate all sales to Special Olympics Oregon. So it's an incredible fundraiser for us, and we could not love that team more. So super excited about that. And participants can continue to earn these great gifts that you talked about through March. So any additional donations that come in will qualify you for these awesome items. And yeah, it's just what a great year and what awesome, swag and fun stuff we have. So good job on picking that out, Scott.
Yeah, just look how some of these folks, look how good they look. They're already sporting their Polar Plunge hoodies. And like I mentioned, we're going to leave fundraising open through March. So there's dozens of people who are so close to hitting $500. We encourage you to keep pushing, keep fundraising, and help us hit that $300,000 goal before we wrap up this campaign. I want to talk really quickly about a couple incentives we have for those that do keep fundraising in March. Chinook Winds Casino is donating a 1-night stay plus dinner for 2 at the Rogue River Steakhouse, and an additional package, which is an 18-round hole of golf and 1 Aces Sports Bar and Grill gift certificate. And Costco has generously thrown in these $25 shop cards that we'll also be drawing for. So keep pushing your fundraising, and let's just blow past that $300,000 fund goal. Speaking of incentives and prizes, I think it's time that we are going to announce the winner of our Spirit Mountain Casino drawing. If you remember, for every $25 raised during the month of February, we entered participants into this drawing for a one-night stay at Spirit Mountain Casino and dinner for two at the Cedar Plank Buffet. And I'm happy to announce that the winner of that is Tammy Richard Cleary from Team Fierce and Frozen. So,
Yay!
Here you go, Tammy. Thank you so much for all of your fundraising, and we will reach out to you with how to claim that prize and get you what you need for your Spirit Mountain Casino stay.
Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome.
I know, I wish it was me, but you know, staff can't win, so.
Tammy.
Yeah, go Tammy. Britt, one last thing we have to talk about before we wrap up is our all new Top 50 Fundraisers incentive. I have to show this to you because I'm so excited about it. We just got this sample in. This is the all new Sherpa fleece. It's got, you can see here, the Top 50 Fundraiser logo.
Love it.
Britt, I really think it might be like the softest thing I've ever felt. It's so nice.
I haven't even seen it yet, and I'm so excited. It looks like, you know, on those cold Oregon rainy days, I want to wear that and have a cup of coffee and just like snuggle into the couch. Doesn't that sound like heaven?
It does. And I can't wait to get mine.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. So cool.
So
that's for the top 50.
Top 50, Britt. Yep. And I'm going to show you right now on screen. Let's see.
And that's open through March. So the competition is fierce.
Well, this one is not open through March. So our Top 50 fundraising incentive wraps up tomorrow night at midnight.
Don't listen to me. Never listen to me.
So this is our current Top 50 fundraisers, and the threshold right now to be in the Top 50 is $1,100.
Okay.
So there's a little more than 24 hours left to fundraise. If you're in this group, but towards the bottom of the threshold, I know some people who are trying to break in, so we encourage you to keep fundraising to stay in the top 50. And for those that are close to 1,100, keep pushing. You might be able to break in and earn this truly amazing top 50 fundraising incentive.
That is awesome. I'm just going to keep hitting refresh for the next 24 hours to see the competition unfold. That is awesome. Scott, as we wrap up, I know we've got a video to close with, and it is my favorite because we have 5 athletes who decided to do Super Plunge. They call themselves the Big 5. They are so awesome, and we just cannot thank them enough. I mean, everybody who participated in this event, I just wish we could just go around and hug every single person because such an awesome year. But man, this Big 5 group, oh, I love them, and it's been so fun. I almost am like devastated to see February. I just want them to keep plunging every day. So I think we're going to wrap up with a thank you video from the Big 5 and just thank you to everybody who participated.
And here we go. My name is Chris Dyer. I'm an athlete from Marion County. I have been an athlete for 5 years. I want to thank every single donor for believing in me and allowing me to super plunge. Because of your support, I raised $3,726 during my 24 plunges. Thank you.
I'm Dominic Adams. I've been partnered with Special Olympics for 7 years. I'll thank you to all my donors. Thank you.
I am Johnny Knight from Douglas County. I have been a lead for 13 years. I want to say thank you to all my donors because of your support. I have been with 3,898 during my 24 plunges. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jack Kane. I play PSU. I've been an athlete for 15 years. I have raised over $6,000, and thank you to all you.
I am Rachel Parsons. I am an athlete from Multnomah County. I've been an athlete for over 20 years. I want to personally thank every single one of my donors for donating to Oregon Special Olympics on my behalf. Because of your love and support, I have raised $3,416 during my awesome 24 plunges. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you for to all the partners who have helped us raise money. Woo!
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much to all of our partners, every supporters, and everyone who helped make this year's plunge happen. Britt, I don't know how we ended up talking over 36 minutes, but I guess we had a lot of thanks to give. But I'm ready to wrap up.
My heart is full. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you for next year's Polar Plunge.
Yay! Bye. Thank you.